Afternoon.
Good afternoon. We are in a beautiful part of the United Kingdom in Northern Ireland.
It is fantastic. Such beautiful scenery, lots to do, lots to see. So if you're into anything to do with the sea, sailing, swimming, they've got the sea, obviously they've got beautiful stunning locks, they've got lots of hiking, so they've got the mountains of Mourne, lots of walks. It's just stunning, absolutely stunning. So I'm going to show you around. So actually we've just pulled over to have a look at Madman's Window, which is just up there where the rocks is. We think we're going to go and have a little wander up there. We're in an area called White Bay, and it is along the Causeway Coastal Road. So we're actually driving along that, and we're actually going to go and head for a place called Cushendow, where we're going to be staying there for the night and having a jolly good look around. But it is absolutely stunning. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? There. So let's go have a look around. So we're just looking at the notice here. So it says less than 1 mile from here is one of the most beautiful and historic villages in all of Ireland. Tradition has it that Glenarm is one of Ireland's oldest towns, with a history of settlement that dates back to the 12th century. So we're going to go and visit that as well, but there's so much to see and do. You just wouldn't get bored here, honestly, you wouldn't. So we're going to have a wander up here.
We are just on the pathway now leading to the Madman's Window. Just hoping the Madman's not looking through the window. We'll see. We think it's just up there, just on the outcrop straight ahead of us. It's actually a rock formation that looks like a window. So just climbing up here now. I think the Madman's Window might be up here. Let's have a look. There's a footpath, which is always encouraging. So I just took the wrong path down. Just going to see if it's down this way now. Denise has gone down there where I was a minute ago to have a look. I think it's through there. There is Denise down there having a little wave and a little dance by the sea. We'll see if she's laughing in a minute when she starts climbing back up. I think she's going to go for a swim. There she is, mounting the summit and coming back down. Look at that, impressive. There goes the boys. So there it is, the Madman's Window, rock formation. It's great. So just walking through the Madman's Window. I'm not sure if that makes me mad or not. I'm not quite sure on that one. Denise is just coming through the Madman's Window now.
I'm just smiling because I've had all these young lads beating their arms at me. My dad.
There she is. So Denise is now standing in the Mad Woman's Window. There we go, just on the edge here, looking along the coastal route that we've just driven. Absolutely beautiful, really is. I'm just going to turn around so you can see the whole of this part of the coastline. So there we go, that headland on the top there, that's where we are heading to now. We're just walking back to the car park now, and we're just about to go off to a hidden village. Not sure it's exactly a village, but it's called it, and we'll have a look. We are just walking into a village called Glenarm, which apparently is the oldest village in Ireland. So it'd be interesting to look at. They've got a castle here, looks like a big manor house, gardens, really pretty. There is a part of the castle wall with the gardens within. Not sure if they're open at the moment, but I'm sure they're well worth a look when they are. The High Street in Glenarm. This is where it all happens. Just down there, looks like the entrance to the castle. Unfortunately, it's not open, which is a great shame. Would have been fun going down and looking around. This was the first Scottish settlement back in the 1700s, and once upon a time this would have been an extremely busy road. Not so now.
So this is called the Fennel, which apparently in Scotland means an alleyway in between houses. So this is where we're walking right now.
And it's uphill. We always seem to be walking uphill. Why can't we just walk downhill once? Just over there we can see the castle. Quite an impressive castle. Would have been great to have gone down closer than that to have a look at that. Look at this great old building here. It looks like some sort of coaching inn. Not sure if anyone's living in it. But that window up there looks a little menacing to me, with the children's play toys up there and a windmill. Looks a little spooky.
It's just so pretty, very, very pretty. Lots and lots of space, lots of landscape. Not built up, and it's just pretty. So much to do, really, so much to do. I don't think you could ever get bored here in Northern Ireland. It's just so beautiful. So here we are, Cranny Falls. Got the view over there of the lovely town of, just come from Cranlock. I do know I am, really. We've got this lovely, lovely scenery. So we're just going to go and walk off and find the Cranny Falls. Ah, listen to the sound of that lovely water. So we're just walking up now to the waterfall. There it is in front. So anybody can come along here, walk along this path up to the waterfall here and just have a look at the waterfall. It's lovely.
Lovely little waterfall going up this hill here. From there. Lovely.
In a quarter of a mile, your destination will be on the left.
We are starting our hike up to the hidden village. Hopefully not too far. We don't think it is, but our hikes always turn into something different than what we initially intended. So we're hoping it's just a short one this time, because I think the sun is starting to go down now. So we definitely don't want to be caught out here.
Sun?
Well, the sun is setting behind the cloud. We are a popping and a blowing. Look at the amazing countryside up there and the rock formations and the view. Looking out over the sea to Scotland over there in the distance. Just over there is the hidden village that we are on our way to slowly. We have found the village. Wasn't so bad. One of our better walks, or one of our less adventurous walks anyway. Although saying that, we haven't actually made it back yet, so I guess anything could happen. Might get mugged by a gang of leprechauns. Haven't seen any leprechauns yet, mind. Maybe they live here. Just having a little listen to see if I can hear any. Although, even if I did, I wouldn't really know, because I'm not sure what noise a leprechaun makes. That's what I've always wanted. A tree in my study. Lovely. Oh, apparently there's a car coming up. Oh, it's the first thatched cottage that I've ever seen over there in Northern Ireland. Amazing. We'll go and have a look in it.
Oh, it looks well, said that.
Is it okay to have a look in it?
Oh, that's what everybody else does and it looks at.
Okay.
Without ask.
Thank you. So we're just going to look at this. Just going to look at this thatched cottage now. That we were just talking to the farmer that owns the properties here. Really nice guy. And this building here was used for the prequel to the Game of Thrones. And it's been used in Dungeons and Dragons. The roof was thatched not long ago, although it looks like it was. Apparently it cost £24,000 to get a group of 4 Englishmen over to thatch it with the thatch. So that's the local gent over there calling his, I think, sheep, although I'm not sure. Waiting to see what turns up, I guess. So we're just going in now to look at it. Fantastic floor going up to it. Oh, pretty dark in here. Very dark in here, in fact. So yeah, this roof cost apparently £24,000 to put together. But what a fascinating building.
Oh yeah, tap it, it's plastic.
Oh, that is.
It's really plastic.
Yeah, just tapping this wall here. It looks like rock, but it's actually moulded plastic. The rest of it's pretty genuine. The pathway there in front of us looks like it's some sort of old cobblestones, but it's actually cement. But the windows are fantastic. Look at the windows in here. But yeah, it's been made to look a lot older than what it is. Amazing. So this is the rest of the village here, this abandoned village. The farmer said that apparently there used to be about 50 residents up here in this village, and the last one moved out from that bungalow straight ahead in 2013. Before that, the last resident before that one left in 1972. We're taking a little pathway now that the farmer suggested we take, telling us it would take about 20 minutes, possibly longer with my short legs, which was rather cheeky of him, but to be fair, it was quite true. It'll probably take me about 2 hours. So that's the village down there. We're just starting to walk up now. we got up towards this gate and Denise thought she heard screaming. I had to point out that it was probably this water butt here that was making the noise. It's not going to make any noise now, is it? There we go, definitely not screaming. Denise has now got ahead of me. See if I can catch her up. So we were intending on just walking to that village which is below us now. And like always, we always tend to end up going further than what we intended to go. So we've now climbed up towards the mountain and going up the mountain. We just always like to see the view from a bit higher up, and the view is fantastic. So we are going to be heading up. You can see Denise there, just walking on. But we're just going to make our way to that rock and to the view up the top there, and then head back down before it gets dark. So here we go, at the top. Quite windy coming over the top here. See if we can see where we're parked up. So we have walked from right over there by that hill, by the sea there. That's where we're about to walk back down to now. We're just the other side of that, down by the sea. And just over there, you can see the village that we walked up from. But the views up here, I just pan round so you can see, but the views are just beautiful. Another mountain over there, which we don't have time to climb today, unfortunately. That'll be one to go on our list for a later date, I think. But yeah, lovely here. All gone really quiet now. We've just come off the top of the mountain we were on, heading back down to the sea there in the distance. But so peaceful, there's not a sound, there's no wind up here. Just spotted there's a number of caves all the way up here, all the way up the side of the mountain there. But it's so peaceful, not a sound, apart from me blurting on.
And the rain dripping on my hat.
If you enjoy watching our videos and would like to see more of our travels, then click on the like button and subscribe to our channel. It's free to do so.
Kingbane Castle. That's where we are. Obviously that's Northern Ireland over there as well, mainland. This is Rathlin Island here, and in the distance, Scotland. So close. So we're going to have a little wander down here and just see what's around the corner. So we always like to see what's around the corner.
We are just heading towards the castle now, Kingbane Castle. It's on the basalt rock down there, which I think you can see just on that cliff. It's inaccessible from the sea. Looks lovely. Looks like quite a few steps to get down to here. So this is the only way to get to this castle. Really inaccessible, easy to defend. I'm not sure what's worse, going down or going up. Although I suspect up. So there we go, there's the castle, and there's a little pathway leading to the top of that cliff. I'm not sure about that cliff though, it looks extremely muddy at the top of there. We found a waterfall, we could hear it coming down. There we go, there's the waterfall. We'll make our way over to there in a minute, and Denise will probably have a shower. We weren't expecting to find this place, just by chance. We always seem to do that for some reason. Looks like occasionally, probably at spring tide, this little causeway here obviously gets covered with water. here we are, up at the castle now. It was obviously a lot bigger at one point in its lifetime. As you can see, it's quite slippy coming down here. Denise has got her new walking boots on, they're really grippy. Old house down there. I wonder who lived in a house like that. There we go, I think that's about the closest we're going to get to that lovely waterfall. Fantastic. There's Denise down there, just about to make her way up.